Chapter 4. Ragnar marries Thora. It was heard on Ragnar's ship that the meeting was a short time away, and Ragnar went to the meeting with nearly all his men, and when they arrived, they stood a certain distance from the other men, because Ragnar saw that a great crowd had come, as was expected. Then the Jarl stood up and commanded silence, and spoke. He said his thanks to the men who had carried out his orders so well, and that he told of what had taken place. First he told them what he had promised as a reward for the man who killed the dragon. And then, "The dragon is now dead, and the man who did this great deed left his spear point in the wound. And if the man who has the matching spear shaft is one of you here at this meeting, let him bring it forward and prove the story. Then I will do everything that I have promised, whether he is of low or high birth." And he concluded his speech by ordering that the spearhead be taken around to every man at the meeting, and ordering his men to ask each man present who owned it, or who had the spear shaft that it matched. This was done, but the man who had the spear shaft was not found. Yet when the Jarl's men came to where Ragnar was standing and showed him the spearhead, he admitted that it was his, and the spear shaft and spearhead matched. Now the men thought it was certain that it was he who had killed the dragon, and because of this deed he became very famous throughout Scandinavia. And he asked for the hand of Thora, the Jarl's daughter, and the Jarl took this well. And now she was promised to Ragnar, and a great feast was prepared with all the best delicacies in that kingdom, and the wedding took place at this feast. And when the feast was finished, Ragnar went home to his own kingdom and ruled it, and he loved Thora well. They had 2 sons. The older was named Eirik, and the younger Ragnar, and both were big and handsome and much stronger than most other men who were alive at the time. They learned all kinds of skills. But one day Thora became ill, and she died of her sickness. Ragnar took this so badly that he did not want to rule any longer. He set up other men to rule in his stead along with his sons, and at this time Ragnar took up the same practice he had followed earlier and went raiding. And wherever he went, he took the victory.